Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool and this is EverQuest Project 1999. And today we are on the green server on the level 60 Necromancer. Barely got it though. I've been trying over the past week to play a little bit more, and every time I check my camp, I have like my Necro at a certain camp, I have my Shaman at a certain camp. I still need to run my Enchanter to a certain camp, but that's what I do. I like get on my Necromancer, check the camp. If somebody's there, I just camp out. I go to my Shaman, who's at a camp that nobody really does. I mean, it could happen, but so I end up on my Shaman in 54, like slogging through that on like a light blue. So it's a thing right now. I haven't got to do the Necromancer too much to get my buffer yet, so hopefully we don't die in this one. But hey, we're going to be exploring Velious once again. We're going to do the Great Divide this time. We just entered the Great Divide. So a little bit of something different because we've been doing the Tower of Frozen Shadow over and over and over inside of a dungeon, and I got to turn this fan down. But we ended up dying on floor 6 to Velshura, charmed my pet. I went about it all wrong. It was my first time fighting it. It is what it is. And then I went off on a big tangent, a big rant about a couple trolls in the comments. And I want to apologize to anybody that took it the wrong way. This channel, 50-50 whether you're going to stick around or not, because that's not going to change. I'm going to say things. You're going to have to either have thick skin or, hopefully you don't have main character syndrome. And I'm speaking to all my people out there that feel me. Um, Basically, all of that last video was directed at a couple trolls, which is like 2 people, and not everybody else. So if you're in your mom's basement with a cool computer, like that's cool with me, as long as you're not a troll leaving crazy comments on my channel. I mean that could happen anytime to anybody, so it is what it is. Like I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying, I was trying to explain like how my equipment's all effed up and sucks, and it's not like I have the best equipment in the world, and I probably didn't go about it the right way and say it the right way. And I don't usually apologize, so just trying to apologize to anybody out there that's given me a second chance here that took things the wrong way last time. All of that was directed at a couple of commenters, a couple of trolls, and if you're not a troll, it was not directed at you. So we're in the Great Divide. We're going to explore it. I had to come from... I was at the giant camp in Frontier Mountains, and I gated back to Iceclad because I'm not too scared of dying at that camp, so I kind of kept my bind point in Velious because I knew I might be doing this today, thinking ahead, So I had to run from Iceclad to Eastern Wastes, and then I had to run from Eastern Wastes to the Great Divide. And as I was running through Eastern Waste, I got attacked by an Elder Snow Griffin, and then a couple other things jumped in. I had to do a strategic feign death while it was casting, and luckily it worked out. I don't think I was going to, die, but it did get my heart pumping for a second because I had multiple things on me. I was stupid. I wasn't invised. I was just running straight through the zone like a lunatic. Yeah, you might want to invis if you're going through Eastern Waste. Even though everything's green, it will attack you, and once you have 3, 4, 5 things on you, nobody can survive that. I lost my boots. But hey, let's take a look at the wiki real quick before we get running through here to see what we're dealing with. I want to show you guys a couple things on the wiki that you might not know about, but you probably do. So let me switch on over and we'll get on back to it. Alright, you should be looking at the map right now. This is the map of Eastern Wastes. So yeah, I ran straight across. I got attacked somewhere in the middle, and then I had to feign death right about here, and then I ran across. I actually ran into Kale, and had to take a right and go up to the Great Divide. But yeah, we went to the Great Divide here, and I just wanted to show you how to get there real quick. But there's a thing you can do if you didn't know. You go to zones on the wiki, and then you go to zone connection maps. If you've never looked at this before, it's pretty cool. It'll show you how every zone connects and all that. So I usually click on, we're in Velious, so you click on Velious. You can make it, you can zoom in, and we landed in Iceclad. It's connected to Eastern Wastes, which is connected to the Great Divide. So that's how I'm deciding what to do here. One thing I didn't know is that Crystal Cavern is lower level than Tower Frozen Shadow. I don't know why in my head. That's why we're exploring Velious, because I haven't got to do Velious as much. Like, I kind of stopped playing the game back in the day right when it came out, so I never got to really see any of these zones. So in my head canon, Tower Frozen Shadow was lower level than Crystal Caverns because it's right in the area where you land, and it just made sense in my head. But now that I've looked into it a little more, Crystal Caverns should be easier than Tower of Frozen Shadow. So we might go back and wrap around and do Crystal Caverns after we do this one here, the Great Divide. But let's take a look at the Great Divide. I'm going to type it in here. On my other keyboard that I do have, it's just annoying to have it on my lap, basically. I was talking about some things about the keyboard in the last video. One person made a really good comment. A lot of y'all did. And I need to go get the names. I'm so horrible at that, of looking stuff up, like preparing beforehand. I just get on here when I can, and I try to make you a video, and I try to have time to do it, and sometimes I forget to do things ahead of time. But they said that they like that I use my cursor for everything, because they can see what I'm doing. And instead of pushing buttons that you can't see, and me just having to tell you what I'm doing, you can actually see what I'm doing as I cast spells and whatnot. And I thought that was a really good point. We got level 30 to 45. Great Divide. Zone spawn timer 1040. Zim value 110%. Here's the map right here. We came in right here, so we're going to take a look at all the points of interest on the map. And, wow, there's a lot of, like, little caves and stuff. This might be crazy. But yeah, we're going to take a look at all the points of interest on the map, and maybe, we don't usually fight in these, but if there's something that looks like a good kill, we might do it, or if we get attacked or something, we might kill it. But yeah, it's mostly just to look at the zones and then swing back around later if we see something and make a camp out of it. But we got the Tismac Caverns, one on the map, which is right here. We got 2 inactive wizard spires, which is right here. We'll probably see that first thing smoking. Number 3 is Frost Giant Fort with Grok Dwarf Killer and Fergal Frosky. It's number 3 right here. Probably second thing we will see. Number 4 is Dragon Portal, Druid Wizard Port Inn. So the actual wizard port is right here, number 4. 5 is Shardworm Caverns, Guardian Shardworms and Shardworm Broodmother in one room, Crystalline Worms and Shardworm Matriarch in the largest cavern. So 5 on the map, which is right in the middle. 6 is Caverns with Coldane Smuggler. That's right here, 6. 7, Kodiak Bear Caves with Blood Maul. So right here. Or wait, 7 is here. 8 is Kodiak Bears with Ice Tooth. So right here. And Captain's Camp is 9, which is over here. Coldane Valium Mines with Relic and Corf Broken Hammer, 10. Camp of Vores the Hunter is 11, right here. So in that the zone is a 30 to 45 zone, I doubt we're going to find anything that will give us experience. But hey, at the top of that, if we can find a 45, maybe. But let's go check out number 2 on the map, and then we'll get into the dangers and the benefits. I don't want you all staring at the wiki for too long at a time. So let me see if I can switch this over. Okay, back on the game. So yeah, like the person said, you can see my cursor, and then you can see what I'm casting exactly and what I'm doing exactly every time I do anything, pretty much. I mean, I am using the keyboard to run, but I thought that was a good point. Like, everybody else is right about using hotkeys and pushing buttons on the keyboard, that it's way better and way faster. But to record a video and to show people what I'm doing, I think it's pretty cool. I might just keep using the cursor, and I'm not going to be raiding or doing anything too crazy. At least not right now. Eventually, maybe, but I thought that was a good point. Well, here's the inactive wizard spires. First thing you see as you're heading into the zone, western bound inactive wizard spires. So nothing really around here, just empty POI. We get to the top of it. Ooh, yeah, let's stand up here. So let's head back to the wiki, and we'll head towards the next POI. Alright, back on it. Let's read the dangers. The Great Divide is dangerous mostly because of the powerful creatures that roam the area, but also because the broken mountainous terrain hides them until the last minute. The only thing that makes this slightly less dangerous is that there are relatively few wandering monsters in the open areas of the Divide. The exceptions to this are near the Shardworm Caverns and just south of them. In the northeast, where there are lots of wandering wolves, frost giants, and Koldane, and in front of the Tismac caverns, which are heavily patrolled by the Tismac. The other thing for good races to worry about is that the Koldane, despite being very familiar with wolves, apparently do not recognize wolf forms as something that is not dangerous and will attack you on sight if you approach the city of Thurgoden in wolf form. The other thing an adventurer must be careful of is faction. The two separate groups of Koldane and Frost Giants are heavily represented here, and hunting wolves will adversely affect the faction with one side or the other. Draco wolves with the Frost Giants and all others with the Koldane. Also, the Tismac have their own faction. Although you start out indifferent to them, you rapidly become their enemy, and since they control the northwestern portion of the zone, it's a dangerous thing to do. Let's just finish this off, then we can... Benefits! There are several discrete areas in the Great Divide to hunt, depending on which factions you care about. You can pick out a spot and hunt there in relative safety from other wandering creatures. The downside is the middling zone experience modifier. Grinding out levels 47 to 49 on giants took a long time, only reaping 1% XP per kill on average. On the other hand, this is a great way to improve faction with the Koldane and COV. And the Frost Giants often drop Valium and or Draco Forged weapons, so it's reasonably lucrative hunting. There are also easy to get to and evenly spaced exits to other zones for escaping if you need to. The Koldane will also function as guards if you need for them to against the giants and their wolves. Also, the giants and dire wolves don't seem to run at normal speed, so you can usually strafe run away from them. The Tismac Caves, followed by the Kodiak Caves, are hands down the best experience in the game from 33 to 40. You can charm a quad damage level 35. What the heck is this? Either this is written weird or I'm reading weird. You can charm a quad damage level 35 a Koldane Wolfmaster and go to town. I guess that makes sense. Traveling to and from Great Divide. The Great Divide can be reached through several fashions. The most common entrance is from the eastern waste through a small pass at location 1850-6660. This opens into the Great Divide at 1785-5080. The entrance to Thurgoden is located in a secret door behind the waterfall, located at -100-100. The Druid Portal Dragon Circle is located at -3,860 plus 3,200. The Wizard Spires are not used by Wizard teleportation spells. Wizards port to the Dragon Circle just like Druids. Velator's Labyrinth is located in a tunnel above the Kodiak Bear Cave entrance. Safe Spot Sucker Egress Spot is located in the south part of the zone. Alright, let's take a look at the NPCs real fast and just see like what, if anything... Well, there are some 65s, but I guess they're just taking into account, like, Shardworm Matriarch is 45. Cleric of Zek, Blizzant, Geralt, Longshanks. You know, sometimes I look at these things and see, could I get experience? But, so yeah. Let's switch back over to the game, and, well, let's look at the map really quick. We're going to go to number 3. So we're going to head straight south, and that's going to be Frost Giant Fort with Grolk, Dwarf Killer, and Fergal Frosky. Alright, let's go. Straight south. Go this away. Oh, there it is, right there. Let's check it out. Hopefully they don't see Invis, even though I'm not too worried about it. I should have Root on. I don't know why I don't. I was fear kiting, that's why. I'm not really set up to be root riding right now. I'm more set up for fear kiting, which I don't have a pet out, so I don't know. I might want to redo my spells real quick around the corner, just in case. Let me get at least root on. So that's the main thing, to save me. So I got Root, I got Vexing, I got Splurt, I got Pyrocore, I got Invoke Fear, which I don't need, so I could put Dooming there. I just use Dooming Darkness because it's low level, it doesn't cost very much. Some people use Clinging, I think. But, I don't know, it's like the next one up. I don't know if I need Cessation of Core, but what else am I going to put on? Doesn't really matter. Got Feign Death. I'll just put Lich on there just in case we get into a fight. Oh, I need Deflux is what I would need. But anyway, I think we're okay. Should probably take off one of these. Anyway. Okay. So let's head in here and take a look at this number 3 on the map. You got 2 standing out here, Berserker and a Scout. You can look those up if you want to see what level they are. If I do that, it'll just make the video take way too long. I'm already dragging it out a little bit with looking at the wiki. Looks pretty small. You got a Berserker and a Scout on the other side as well. We got Beckerak Goldbones over here, who is green, and he doesn't see me. And we have Frost Giant Berserker kind of patrolling. It's pretty cool if you're killing giants, not too bad. The 2 on either side, you got one little roamer, you got a named dude over there, which you may or may not want to kill. Then we got Dwarf Killer and Fergal, which both don't see me. Might make for a good thumbnail, I don't know. But that is number 3 on the map. Probably going to want to head out this side. Maybe we can get some height. Stop it. Get some height. Oh, just missed it. Well, there's a mountain over here. We can go over here. So we're going to skirt the outskirts. Left wall strats pretty much. And then we'll hit any POI that comes up. Let me try to get some height. And also take a look at the map real quick. See what our next destination is. Our next destination is number 9 on the map, Captain's Camp. So we're just going to head straight south. That's going to lead to a little cave where we have Captain's Camp and Coldane Valium Mines. Let's do it. We'll just stay on the edge. Try to get a little height, strafe run with our boots on. If you look out, we got some giants roaming. We got a Berserker. Something else over there. See if we can see it. We have a dude fighting giants. Who's this? High Tide. High Tide is a 55 Conjurer fighting a Frost Giant Elite. Wonder if he's letting his pet do all the work. I always figure mages are the type to sit in a spot and just let their pet like go AFK. I don't blame you. I like it, but it's when they're doing like a camp that you actually want, and they're just AFK and their pet's just killing things over and over. Frost Giant Elite. We got a Rune of Helix. Cool. Made some money. Let me get my Gather Shadows back on. So I wonder what level Frost Giant Elites are, because there's 2 at the end of the bridge at, I don't know if it's Iceclad? I think it's Iceclad. And some guy asked me if I wanted the camp when I was running by one time, and he had to know I was a certain level. I don't know if maybe they're getting faction. That's one thing I still need to know, and I know I've asked y'all a bunch of times, which faction should I go for? That's why I haven't really... And I don't know if I've affected it by doing Tower of Frozen Shadow, or... Should I do the dragons, the dwarves, or the giants? I just need to pick one. I think one person said I should, like, not kill dragons, and that's the easiest way. That way you can kill as many giants and dwarves as you want, but then does that make stuff harder as far as banking and vendoring and going into certain cities and... Yeah. Let me know. I'm a solo necromancer. I would like to get some of the gear, like do some of the quests, but I'm not looking to like do anything super hard where you need a bunch of people. The most I would want to see is like needing a trio maybe. And not like a super awesome trio that, you know, just like a normal trio that a normal trio could do it. Well, somebody told me the best way is to just ally with the dragons. Got a little... This must be where we're supposed to go. Did I miss something? We got a cave here. We'll check it out. I just feel like we missed number 9, Captain's Camp, if we're going in this cave right now. But it's okay. We'll check out the cave first. Number 10, which is Coldane Valium Mines. I think that's where we're at. I believe there's nothing too crazy. I don't know if I'm going to go through the entire thing, but I'll try to find the most interesting portion, like the very end of it. Looks like we do left wall strats. We should make it there. You're going to make it there either way, left or right wall. It's not too confusing. There's a couple big open rooms, and we got to make sure we make it to the actual last one. Got some dwarves. Indifferent. They're blue, though. That's crazy. They're blue. I wonder what they con to me if I'm not invis. Got apprehensively. So I don't think they'll fight me. Man, this might be a good little spot. Got 2 of them. You could fear kite right here. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Sometimes you can't kill certain things for certain reasons, but I'm probably going to finish up my whole series of exploring Velious before I start pissing people off. Like dwarves, for example. We might want to look at their city. So I'm trying not to like lose faction with anybody. A Valium Miner. Green. Of course, these are all going to be green. Got some Valium Miners in here. You can't beat the guards. You could invis past them and then fight the miners, maybe. You guys prefer first person, or do you like this view? I'll go left wall strats. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind, yo. There's 2 guards. Here's another one. He's all by himself. 10-minute timer? This could be a dad camp right here. Unless these dudes jump in, which wouldn't be a big deal. But if you're down to kill some dwarves, and this is an actual experience that you can get right here, which why would it not be? Why you could root rot this guy, you could fear kite him maybe, you could definitely root rot him, but like how hard are they? There's always something. Like are they just super hard? Is it a super cop? You ever been to Kodiak and tried to kill a guard there, dude? They're like all super cops. You know, like the guards on the by the lifts in Kelethin are super cops. You ever tried to kill a super cop? Freaking hard. I don't know if it's possible. Alright, we got Relic, who is green. Some more miners. A couple more guards. We got Cork Broken Hammer. He's blue, so you might not want to mess with that guard. But I could see this being a thing. I'm going to have to remember this. The Great Divide, Valium Mines. Somebody talk about it in the comments so I have a reminder. It's a big open room with nothing in it at all. Some ideas for you. You never know. I mean, you're going to get to it before me because I'm going to be exploring Velious and not wanting to kill dwarves yet. But hey, if you're watching this video and you need some experience, I don't know who at what level. We'll have to look them up. Because I'm interested in this, so. Alright, we're in this big empty one again. I go in a circle. Or it's just another big empty one. Alright, I want to keep the wall on my left. We'll get out eventually. Doop-a-doo-doo-doo. Doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doo. I don't think I've been in here. Another big empty room. Am I just going in a circle like a dum-dum? I don't see how that's possible. But I might be. Okay, here's a guard, so this is different. We got 2 guards here and 2 guards here. Ooh, that's cork. Okay. Yeah, we've been in here. So now I might as well do right wall to go back the way we came. That's good enough for me. I think we saw everything. But yeah, that one guard standing all by himself and then the first two. Man, I kind of want to go down here real fast. I think this is the last thing. And it's nothing. Alright. I took a left to come in here. So we'll take a left going out. We should be heading back to the entrance. Yep, here we go. So if you're down to kill 2 of them, you gotta split them. Here's 2 right here. An expedition guard. And then there's 1 all by itself if you go in there a little bit. And there's plenty more if you want more. Let's go. Let's look it up. I'm gonna look it up. An expedition guard. Gotta be 40 something. I should just type it in. I always do this. An expedition guard. Where are you? There we go. Level 50. Let's click on it. Race Coldane, class warrior, level 50, zone Great Divide. AC 344, HP 8,750, damage per hit up to 200, attacks per round 2. Factions, Coldane -10, Dane, Frost Reaver 4, -10. Opposing factions, Cromriff and Cromzek. So I don't know, y'all. Just an idea. Level 50. That'd be experience all the way through your 50s. I don't know how... They might be really tough, though. You might want to be like 59-ish. I don't really like fighting something that's level 50, that, especially 2 of them. If I'm like 54. Alright, so let's see what our next... Oh, we gotta go find Dude Sickle. He's probably straight out. Captain's camp. I think he's like straight out. Lagging. I got my boots on. I got my Gather Shadows. Where's Captain's Camp? That's why I do these things, just to give myself ideas, and then I just forget the ideas, but hey, it gives you guys ideas. Here it is, I think. Must be, right? Where's the captain? Anyway, I think this is it, but I don't really see the dude. Is he in there? I don't see anybody. One thing about dead men floating. To really get in first person. I don't see anybody in there. Let me check my map. Yeah, he's supposed to be... Yeah, we definitely... this might be it. It's more like this way. I'll look very briefly. I think that was it, but... I'm gonna look this way very briefly, just in case. Captain's Camp. I'm guessing that's it. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, it looks right. Let me look into it for 1 second, sorry. Just says Captain's Camp, there's nobody there. Okay, anyway, let's head south. We need to head southwest towards 11 on the map, which is Camp of Vores the Hunter. Vores the Hunter is a Coldane. He's level 60. He's located in the southern part of the zone near the river east of Velator Labyrinth inside of a tent with a campfire. While he is not attacked by the shard worms in the area and does not attack them on sight, his tent is not a safe place to AFK inside, as wandering shard worm can aggro while sitting inside the confines of the tent. He's for the Crystal Caverns Ancient Artifacts quest. Alright, let's get moving. We are going to head southwest. Start going south. little southwesterly. Okay, here we go. We'll look around as we go. To our left is just the edge of the zone, mountains. To our right, we got some worms, we got some trees, we got some snow. Blizzant is out here. What's Blizzant? Is that good? Blizzant. Blizzant, 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 Blizzant. Come on, baby. Show it to me. I'm just standing around. I'm actually looking on the wiki while you guys just look at me stand there. I'm looking for Blizzant. Oh, here we go. Worm, Warrior, 45. Blizzant's Fang. What is Blizzant's Fang? 8 damage, 25 delay. It's no drop. Is he rare or something? He was right there. Hey, if you're looking for Blizzant, you can go towards the Valium Mines and near the captain's camp. I'm just a little bit southwest of it. It's for something. I just don't want to make you guys sit here too long and wait. Kind of skirting the edge. I should probably be heading more west if we're going to get to that next thing. Southwest. I don't want to miss it. We're looking for number 11, Camp of Vores the Hunter. It's just a quest, dude. Is that him right there? Is that a camp? Or is that it? There's the water. Is it on the other side of the water? Yes. So it's just on the other side of the water. So it's along the river here, which is cool looking. I like this river. Like a snow river. There's a cave. So let's find his camp. Might be that right there. Just so you know, maybe you typed in the Great Divide on YouTube and you're looking for this guy's camp. Got a young shardworm. I don't think this guy dislikes me. He's just apprehensive, probably. We're invisible, but... see if he's in here. Yep. Vores the Hunter. I don't know why I'm conning him, I guess to see his level. Alright, we'll head back to the river. Which is cool looking. You'd think there'd be something at the end of that river, but there's not. I want to check it out. Just looks cool. Starting to appear. I should probably boot it up before I do that. Boot it up, boot it up. I always say that. There's a song where they say that. Yeah, song I listen to sometimes. Of course. Alright, let's head to the bottom of the river because it just looks like something, but it's really not. They should have made like a cave in here. With the river flowing through it and everything. Since it looks like that. There's nothing. I just wanted to see. Alright, let's get moving. What's the next thing we're going to look at? We have... number 8 on the map is Kodiak Bear Caves with Ice Tooth. Let's see what he is. Bigger Kodiak with a lot more HPs and higher level. Spawned in 4th Kodiak spot, but maybe random. He's level 38. Ice Tooth's claws. Let me head around this way. I kind of want to do left wall strats again. Go on the wrong way. I just paused and looked out the window, and there's a leaking fire hydrant that I'm kind of keeping an eye on. They're probably doing it on purpose, you know, whatever. But we've had it happen before where it started flooding down here. And I want to move my car if that's going to happen. Just water's just pouring out of it. There's always something going on, dude. If you guys follow along. I mean, there's a sewer, and it should take care of it, but there's also kids throwing stuff down that sewer all the time. It could be blocked up. I guess it would take a long time. I should probably get my video done. Alright, we're on the left wall. Sometimes, when you're looking for a certain cave, and you're doing left wall strats, it's going to be down a little bit. You can't, like, totally put yourself against the edge of the zone. Sometimes there's going to be a cave you got to look for that's a little bit down the hill. So we'll keep not quite against the wall. You never know where it's going to be. Ice Tooth. Ice Tooth. Number 8, Kodiak Bear Caves. Also number 6, which is Caverns with Coldane Smuggler. And number 7, which is Kodiak Bears Caves with Blood Maw. And Velator's Labyrinth is down there. Blood Maw is level 20, so nothing. I hope I didn't miss it, because I wasn't looking. Here's something. Yep, I did. Here's the first entrance. Let me get my stuff settled. Okay, so we have a Savage Cave Kodiak. Nice and green. Another one. A Feral Cave Kodiak. A Ferocious. Ferocious. Let me look at the map. We went in that door, so there's not much to see. If you keep taking lefts, I think you go to Velator's Labyrinth. Maybe. A bunch of them right here. 3 of them. Maybe this isn't where you go to Velator's. You might have to go on the other side. Left wall strats once again. Feral Cave, Ferocious Cave, Feral Cave, Ferocious Cave. I think that's it for this one. So a special mob could spawn in here, but it's unnamed. There's probably a PH up right now. But we'll go check out the other one. If you're interested, look up them. I might look them up for you, but usually takes me a second, so let's head this way. I went ahead and looked it up for you. They're 30 to 36. So you'd probably want to be at least level 40 to try that cave that we just looked at. Level 40. Okay, here's the other entrance. A Feral Cave Kodiak. Level 30 something. Low 30s. Low 30s. Low to mid 30s. Couple in there. Just keep exploring in the mines. Is anybody else going this much? Ooh, there's Blood Maw. We got a bloody gnome captive. So if you need Blood Maw, here it is. He's only level 20. Should I have killed that? Let me know. I don't know. More interested in getting everything seen. Especially with the potential flood outside. It's always something. I swear. Somebody help me move, please. I'm almost willing to give you money. I need to get out of here. I knew I needed to get out of here like a year ago. Been telling everybody in the family, like, we gotta go. This place sucks. It's getting so bad that even they realize it now. I'm like, I told you. I can tell. Alright, let's see what is next. Pretty much straight north, we have the Wizard Portal, the actual one. So, let's go check that off our list. Straight north. And you can see me now. No, I suck. Let's do your boots first. And then do this. Come on. What are you doing? Let's try to find. Maybe find will help us. Heading north? It's not like straight north, but, you know, pretty much. You'll probably see it if you go straight north. A little bit northwest. There it is. We'll check this off our list. And then we'll head to number 1 on the map, which is Tismac Caverns. Fortunately, I didn't find Velator's Labyrinth. Where is it? It must be behind there. Man, I really don't want to head all the way back. But I think before we went in the first cave, we should have been humping the wall a little bit. Maybe I'll run to it. What's Velator's Labyrinth anyway? What level is that? Somebody's corpse is here. But yeah, here we go. Portal. What's next? Number 1, Tismac Caverns. Pretty much straight north, but the entrance is more to the east. So, northeast. And there's 2 entrances, and there's a lot of exploring to do in there. But after that, it's just Thurgadon and Shardworm's Caves, and then maybe Velcator's, and we're done. We head north. Am I not invised? So what are we going to do after this? You know, like I said, I am leveling whatever I can. I've been playing a little bit more, staying up late at night. I'll check my Necro, then I check my Shaman, and then I still need to run my Enchanter to the Fairy Camp. So my Necro's doing the Mountain Giants and Frontier Mountains. My Shaman's doing a Skeleton in Dreadlands, and my Enchanter's going to be doing the Fairies in, wherever that is. Fadark, something. Right outside of, Mistmoor, kind of. Not really. So I'll just check those 3 every night, kind of in that order. I don't know. It's like the Necro is the one I want to do to get my buffers, and then if somebody's there and I get a little frustrated because it's always there's always somebody there, I just go to my Shaman because I know it's gonna be open most likely. But once I run my Enchanter to its spot, I might check that second, make the Shaman last. Because that hell level is annoying. And I've been through it before, multiple times, just... You know how it is. Alright, so here's an entrance. I found it. A Tismac warrior. These things are like little bulls, minotaurs. Somebody just text me. Let's check out the flood. Looks okay. Another thing about that is it washes everything down. I don't know. Alright, let's check this out. I'm going to first person because I'm floating. I'm like an airplane now. I'll try to look these up for you. Tismac champion. A Tismac champion. We take a left. We see a Tismac warrior. Ferocious. Furious. He's furious. Spirit Caller champion. I wonder if the Spirit Caller can see me. Nope. He's furious. What's he mad about? Did he have a sticky poopy this morning and he had to wipe a million times? Is that why he's furious? He had a sticky poopy? He used up all the toilet paper and then ran out? He had to use paper towels or his sock? He took his sock off. He's furious. The toilet overflowed. A Tismac champion. What's he the champion of? How can there be multiple champions? If one guy's got the belt, You know what I mean? Gotta fight them for the belt. There's only one champion. Maybe they're different weight classes. Tismac Warrior. That makes sense. Tismac Champion. How are you the champion, dude? What about the other guy? You false claiming champion? What set you claim? See? There's a dude right here. This dude's the champion. So how the F are you the... There's a dude right here's a champion too. What's going on? I think we went in a big circle. How can there be so many champions? Dude, turn around. There's another champion right there. You look the same weight class. Why don't you go fight him? He's claiming to be the champion. What is he, interim champion? Maybe you're injured? Why don't you give up your belt if you're injured? You're just holding up the division. And this guy's furious. He had a sticky poopy this morning. He had a sticky poopy. Got up into his crack, like by his back. Oh, he ran away. He don't want me talking about stinky poopy. Ooh, we got Yaka. Razor hoof. Yaka. Yaka yaka. So that's different. We got a spirit collar. Just wandering around in here getting lost, talking about champions and poopy. You never know what I'm going to be talking about. That's why you got to stick around like the poopy. Alright, I feel like I'm going in circles now. Is that possible? A Tismac Warrior. Alright, here's another champion. How do I get out of here? I guess I'm gonna keep following the left wall. I feel like we've seen enough now. Left wall should get you out, right? Oh, great. Come on. Come on, baby. They don't want to see this. They want to see you getting lost and going in circles. We all knew this was going to happen eventually. Okay. It's got to be a thing. Here we go. Okay, we're out of here. Oh, it's an auger. We must have came out the other entrance. Huh. I hope I didn't miss anything. Let me go check. Boop-a-doop-a-doo-doo-doo-da. Yeah, I think we've seen enough of that, y'all. Let's head to Thurgoden, which should be the next thing. I think they still like me. I haven't killed any dwarves. Let's boot it. Maybe we'll run straight across the zone to get back to Velcator, so you can... I know sometimes I show more than just the points of interest, but just showing the points of interest takes long enough. It depends like how long it takes to see the POIs, whether I go and look around the rest of the zone or not. And mostly in Velious, it's just snow and trees and hills. It's nothing crazy. There's no like awesome assets or graphics to look at. That river's pretty cool, but that's about it, I feel. I mean, there might be something, but... How far away is Thurgoden? Not too far. We gotta find the river and then head up the river. And then we're gonna head down the river, and that's it. We pretty much go through the middle. That's good. Be a nice little look at this zone, if you've never seen it. Which I haven't. This is the first time I've ever been here. I wish I had some sweet rock music in the background with talking about slaying dragons and being a champion, but, you know, kind of bare bones around here, just playing the game. Gonna fight and be the champion. Gonna fight, be the champion, and I'll kill a dragon for the heavens. Gonna kill the dragon for the heavens. Kill the dragon, slay the dragon, do it for the heroes of Norwrath. Kill the dragon, slay the dragon, do it for the heroes of Norwrath. Anyway. Gonna kill the dragon, slay a dragon, yeah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I suck at music. Alright, anyway, this is Thurgoden. We'll look at that later. I just zoned in like a dum-dum. Where's the cool dragon music? I want to get some cool dragon music. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get a copyright. Let's go. If I can do it fast enough, I will. I probably can't. What is it called anyway? Isn't there a name for that? I would like, I'm really not making fun of it. Like, I actually like it. It gets you pumped up, for real. Like, you're not on here listening to Baby Kia when you're playing, freaking doing a raid. You're listening to some, like, Dragon Angel Slayer. Slay the Gods or something. I'm making up names. I need to put on my Dead Man Floating. Dead Man Floating would be a cool name for a band. I'm just gonna look up dragon music. Dragon music. Oh, that's not what I want. Death metal. Dragon music, death metal. Type that into YouTube. What's this? I'm gonna get a copyright. Oh, stop it. He's a rusty road hitch. There's probably some free music you could do, right? But why am I? Did I cast the wrong thing? I cast Demi-Lich. Did I take that off? What's going on? I took off Dead Man Floating. You suck. Alright. This is why videos are so long. I'm stupid. Na. Did I put on Dead Man Floating yet? Yes, I did. I put on Dead Man Floating. I put on Dead Man Floating. I put on Journeyman Boots. I put on Gather Shadows. You gotta gather the shadows to fight the dragon. You gotta boot it up, boot it up. Boot it up, boot it up. Boot it up, boot it up. I went the wrong way. Come on. I need to find the river. There's the river, you dummy. Gotta boot it up, boot it up. Don't feign death if you feign death. I don't feign death. I give death. I don't feign death. I give death. Don't hold your breath. About me getting level 55. Because 54 is a hell level. And I don't have a word for the next one. Because I don't know. What's this? Cold Aim Tracking Wolf. Cold Aim Tracking Wolf. Can we go through the middle? Oh, it is the thing that I wanted earlier. Somebody was probably like, yeah, there is one. It's in the middle, not in the south. It's in the middle, not in the south. Alright, here we go. 5 on the map. We're going in this and then we can go left and take left wall strats, and that'll be that. Then we'll follow the river pretty much out, and then we'll go see if we can see Velcators. And that'll be it. Left wall strats. Left wall strats. What do we got? What do we got? Ancient shardworm. It's green. What? Why does he see me? Oh, this ain't gonna be fun. I can't look in here. Why does an ancient shardworm see me? They see invis. That's dumb. Now I don't want to go in there. Hmm. I don't know. Let's check out the other side. Up here he comes. He's ready to attack. You guys are gonna see me die. That's what you get for listening to that music, dummy. That's what you get. That's what you get for making up a stupid song, you dum-dum. Alright, let's see what's in here. We are getting, reckless. We're about to crash out and die in Velious. Okay. Shardworm broodmother. Okay, they don't see me, but they're blue. This one's blue. The broodmother. Oh, I hear the other guy coming. Shardworm. Oh, go away. Oh, shit. That one can see me. That one can see me too. Uh-oh. Stuck between a rock and a hard place here. They sound like they're running, but they're not. Okay. That one don't see me. What's up with that? Why does the one see me? The patrolling one sees me. That one doesn't see me. She's got to check. They are pretty big. You shouldn't have too much trouble. Elder doesn't see me. An ancient sees me, but an elder doesn't. That makes sense. He doesn't see me. So I found a brood mother, which is pretty sick. I wonder, nothing in there. Try not to get splat. My shit splat. Trying to not get my shit splat, you know what I'm saying? Buffing up, getting sexy. They're buffing up, getting sexy. I don't hit my stride sometimes until later in the video, so that's why you gotta hang around. And if you hung around, say, you gotta think of something you can put in the comments that will make other people click on the video. So what would that be? Just say, holy cow. Say, holy cow, if you're still listening. Holy cow with like 5 exclamation points. Say, holy cow. Alright, we're heading south. That's good. We explored that decently. I got a little bit scared in there. There was a blue. We found another thing, maybe. So we got the dwarves in that first little area, the Valium mines, which were all blue. And the expedition guards. And then we had the broodmother, which, you know, that doesn't look as enticing because there's so many other worms in there. But shardworm broodmother was blue. Okay, we're heading down here because we're going to then skirt. We're going to hug the wall and hope that takes us to Velcators. Velcators. Velator Labyrinth. If I get the yellow, I'm going to be annoyed. You're allowed to do like 15 seconds, right? None of that was 15 seconds. That was all like 5 or less. It picks up that, man. They got it on lock. Just never play any music in your videos. At all. If it doesn't pick it up, I might get a little more risky with it. Every once in a while when it fits a joke or something. Alright, so it's before the cave. I don't know if there's like a big, how to get to Velcatur's. Velcaturds. Velcaturds. There's the, cave. It's gotta be like right here. I don't know, y'all. How the heck do you get to this? There's like a little, it's like behind it, pretty much. Behind that. Right there. Okay. I really gotta get up in there. I feel like we wouldn't look at everything if I didn't get this part. There it is. I think that's it. And what's Velcatur's? I'm about to click on that. Is that even lower than Crystal Caverns? We got Tower of Frozen Shadow, we got Crystal Caverns, and we got Velcatur's. What order are they? I'll let you know in a second. I know Tower of Frozen Shadow is harder than Crystal Caverns. And here's Velcatur's. Alright, so we know this is it. I'm not gonna go zone in. But let's see Velator Labyrinth, which they don't even really mention on here, but it is an adjacent zone. We'll click on it. It's 45 to 60 plus. That's the hard one. That's the hard one. No forms of levitation work here at all. This dungeon consists of one section where you must move vertically over narrow ledges. Sounds crazy. Good loot at various camps, quick spawns, and mobs have lower HP than other late-game Velious zones, though still more than most Kunark hunting spots. So yeah, it's 45 to 60 plus. We'll have to look into that. I think we'll do Crystal Caverns first, or maybe go back to Tower of Frozen Shadow and try. So I'm not done with that. I want to kill that guy. I'm not giving up. But I think that's it for today. We looked at everything in the Great Divide. It was pretty fun. It's pretty interesting to me. I know sometimes it's just me running over snow and it's not. But we're heading from point A to point B. I'm trying to fill the space in between. But next time, if nothing else, we will do an adjacent zone. Or, I always figure something out. But, what's the next adjacent zones? You guys could tell me what you want to see. Like, we have Thurgadin and Velcator's Labyrinth are the only two here, so most likely I'll look at Thurgadin next, but it could be Crystal Caverns. So we'll say, would you rather see Thurgadin, Kale, or Crystal Caverns? You guys can let me know in the comments. Or would you rather me go back and retry Velshura? But to do that, I want to get a couple buffers on my level 60, so that's probably going to be a while. But yeah, I think that's it for today. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel, comment below. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.